Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Fusion, and today, the Modern Warfare. Well, I say today. It was over a few days ago, but today I'm going to give you my impressions of the Modern Warfare Alpha. The Alpha was happened just this weekend, and now the Alpha has ended, so you can't play it anymore. The next time you can play Modern Warfare is the beta that is happening sometime in September. Like mid-September, September 12th to 20th, I think. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm gonna give you my first impressions on the alpha. So what you're watching now is the new gunfight mode. It's basically a 2v2. You only have one life, but this time it's different. This is gunfight OSP, or on-site procurement, which basically means you spawn in with your fists and you just gotta pick up anything you can find on the map. I feel like this game mode is kind of cool, as it does offer more intensity. Like, it offers some more intense moments than the standard gunfight mode. Because there will be times where you can just not find a gun. So yeah, I like that aspect of it. And keep in mind, these matches, they end as quick as they start. Like, they can end as quick as they start, because I've had matches end in 30 seconds. No word of a lie. Before we continue, I must say, I'm not a game reviewer. I don't review games. I'm probably, even if I tried, I'd probably be terrible at it. So again, these are just my opinions and my impressions, and what I thought of the game. So where to start? I guess we start with the positives. The game looks great. You're seeing the gameplay now, and again, this is the alpha, so this is very, very early in development. So things can and will change throughout the development process up until the final product is released in October, I think. October or November, one of them ones. But yeah, this is an alpha, so things will change. But yeah, the game looks great. The graphics, the new engine that they used in this game, looks great. Compare it to the last Call of Duty game, Black Ops 4. Hell, compare this to Modern Warfare Remastered. Again, that came out 2 years ago with Infinite Warfare. It looks amazing. It looks really great. So yeah, graphics aside, I'm going to talk to you about the new game mechanics, because obviously I've had time to play with it, I've had time to fuck around with the mechanics. So, one thing to know, there are two forms of sprint. There is the regular type of sprint and the super sprint, which you can do by clicking the left stick down twice. It'll have your gun up, but you'll run faster, as you just saw there. But it will take much longer to regain, as a longer cooldown effect, I suppose. And you can the new mount mechanic. The new mount mechanic is basically a if you've played Call of Duty Ghosts and you have that lean mechanic, it's basically that, but it reduces recoil, and you can do it with pretty much any weapon in the game, which is pretty cool. And yes, this game has weapon recoil and weapon kickback, which was kind of a shock to me when I first played it. But again, the weapons in this game feel absolutely amazing. The developers are trying to go for realism, obviously, and they just did a massive overhaul to the weapons compared to previous games in the franchise, and I really like that. It feels so much more I really don't know how to describe it. It's just you feel like you're holding a weapon, basically. You feel like even the sound design, you feel that punchiness. It doesn't sound like a baby punching the pillow. You sound like you're slapping someone in the fucking face. It is so satisfying, especially when you get like the Desert Eagle in this game. It is so satisfying to get them one-shot headshots. But yeah, weapon recoil, like weapon handling in general, is just an amazing thing. Like it feels great, it feels natural. Obviously, you know, the recoil was just like, whoa, I didn't expect it at first, but obviously, as the more time you get to, you know, get used to the weapons and stuff, like, the more you get used to it, and it is manageable recoil. Another thing, yeah, the load times as well. As you can see, it didn't take me that long to find a game. I know this is like the only game mode available, and I know this is literally just like the alpha, and like this is the only fucking thing available right now. But yeah, like even so, I would always get into a game like damn near instantly. There was only one instance where I was waiting like 5+ minutes just to get into a game. But like I could look past that because all I had to do was just leave the lobby, just join again. Then I'd be in a new game. Another thing as well, mechanics wise, I've got. You can reload whilst ADSing. I'm not sure if I do it in this video, but you can aim down sights and reload, and like, you know, to get you back into the action. Another thing, I'm not sure if this is like a game mechanic or just a glitch, but I found out that, and I think it's in my previous video that I showed you, you can essentially reload your weapon and hold out a tactical, like your tactical equipment, like a flashbang or something, and you can hold that out whilst reloading. So you essentially have 3 arms. So you can throw out your flashbang whilst reloading, and then just pop the gun. Like, I'm not sure if that is a game mechanic or a glitch, but that was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen when I discovered it. Because it was just stuff, it felt so out of place. Like, I essentially see, I do it right there, and it's so fucking out of place. It's so awkward. I love it. But yeah, I'm not, if that's a glitch, then they need to fix that, because that can, like, it is so, I don't know, it's just fucking hilarious. Another thing that they've added as well are game executions. Like, picture Halo executions. You go behind an enemy, press the melee button, and then it would trigger like a cinematic execution. They have that here. Yeah, again, if I do it in this video, I don't know. But you just have to get up behind an enemy and just, like, you know, hold down the melee button. Boom. Done. You can also slide while shooting. Obviously, in every card game you can do that. Pretty sure I'm pretty sure I've covered all the mechanics when it comes to weapons and, like, weapon ballistics. They can shoot through, like, you know, wood and metal and stuff like that. Yeah, that's great. The maps as well. The maps themselves, I have to say, I like. There were 5 maps. There were 5 maps in the beta, right? I liked 2 or 3 of them. Like, this one here, I'm not really a huge fan of, I will admit. The Docks map, I do like quite a bit. Again, these maps are really small, because obviously it is a 2v2 mode. So they are going to have to be small for them quick engagements. But for the maps that I've played, for all the 5 maps I played in the beta, I did like 2 or 3 of them. So take that as you will, I suppose. But they're not bad for what was in the alpha. I nearly said beta. Now, that's all said, I'm probably going to go back if I've missed anything. Onto the negatives now. Which is kind of hard because I can't really think of any. The hit detection. Okay, I can think of one. The hit detection. It is kind of off on this game. Like, obviously, yeah, the alpha, but the hit detection, I'm not a big fan of. The time to kill is significantly like smaller. I'm not sure if it's for this game mode because obviously you have a team health bar and you don't regen health in this game mode. So I'm not sure if the time to kill on this game mode is different compared to others, but it is noticeably shorter. Which I am kind of a big fan of, I'll admit. Like, I am a fan of the shorter time to kill. But it's just the hit detection, which I feel like needs improving. I say that while somebody gets fucking sniped. Yeah, hit detection is a hit and miss. The sound design is good, but I feel like the shotguns could do with a bigger like boost in their sound design. Like every other weapon sounds stellar. Like I have no problem with it. But the sound design, as you can see, yeah, that's me reloading with ADS. Again, I'm just pointing out all the game mechanics. I'm just showing as much as I can off in this video. But yeah, and the mount mechanic doesn't work sometimes. I will be up against the wall, because it's tap circle to mount. You gotta aim down sight and tap circle. I will do that, but I'll just end up punching the wall, which will fuck me over sometimes in a gunfight situation. So, but you can change your like mount mechanic. Like you can change the control in the obviously control section of the pause menu. So me, I didn't do that because I was, too complacent with just like, aim circle. But yeah, that's basically my complaint with it. What else as well? I honestly, I'm kind of having a hard time picking like what's wrong with this game, like this alpha, because like everything is subject to change. And for what I've played, I've had a lot of fun with it because I did play a lot of the alpha when it was out. So I really don't know what to say. Yeah, that's just about it, really. I mean, I've talked about the game mechanics. The game looks great. The positives, I guess, like, I've mentioned the positives before. So yeah, I guess that's the end of my fucking speaking. If you enjoyed my impressions for what they're worth, then please, leave it a like, comment on what you want to see next, and subscribe. Obviously, there is still a bit to the video left, so I will shut up and let you guys enjoy that commentary. No, not the gameplay. Sorry, fuck it, one take is all I'm doing. I'll let you guys enjoy the gameplay, without, me interrupting and shit. So I will see you guys on the next video.
Gunfight. Ready. Move in. hurting. Send them home. All depends on you now. Raise your weapon. We're not finished yet. Ready. Move in. Raise your weapon. We're not finished yet. Show them what we do. Reloading. Grenade out! Sarah, stay hungry. There's more where that came from. I'm hit! Weapons ready. Move in. One round means nothing. Prepare to fight. Move in. Reloading. I'm taking fire! They're willing to die for their mission, so be it. Taking fire! Move in. Taking fire! Take a breath. We're going back in. Switching sides.